3, 2, 1, go!
We begin our penultimate match of the day, and Hotwire has put a pretty big disruption in the bunch of fuel that's in the middle of the field. Red Alliance all opting to shoot the fuel that's on their side instead of adventuring into the neutral zone. 2 seconds left. It's still pretty close between these two, and it looks like the Blue Alliance will come out on top in the end of the autonomous period, leading the Red Alliance to have the first set of cycles. And it looks like the Cedar Park machine currently beached on a bunch of fuel, but their alliance partners do manage to free them. They still have a bit of fuel underneath their robot, but they do manage to get it all out, and they return back to their side of the field where they're going to try to take advantage of the little bit of time that they have left to score that fuel. They do manage to score a good amount of fuel in, and they are now surpassed the Blue Alliance with only 4 seconds left before the Blue Alliance possession. 2990 Hotwire shooting a good volley of shots up and in, and they're all going in. Their alliance partners, Flying Hedgehogs, trying to push some fuel in through the outpost. Hotwire grabbing some fuel from the corner of the field. And on the red side, lots of fuel being pushed over by CPR. We'll see if they can get themselves some fuel, but it's possible that their intake might be broken. With 1 minute and 16 seconds left, 69-54 in favor of the Red Alliance. This match is going back and forth between these two alliances, and CPR has an absolutely stuffed hopper full of fuel, and they are shooting all of it up into that hub. Hotwire sliding along the sides of the field and pushing a bunch of fuel over to their side for their alliance partners, where they then line up next to the tower and line up against that hub to shoot some fuel up into it. 45 seconds left, 107-63 in favor of the Red Alliance. In 10 seconds, both alliances will be able to score for the remainder of the match. Jesuit sliding along the wall with a bunch of fuel in their robot, and they start shooting ahead of time, and it all goes in just as the lights turn red. 26 seconds left, 120-81. Blue Alliance 40 points behind here, but they still can bring it back in these last couple of seconds. Cedar Park full of fuel, and they are lined up against the front of the hub. Shots going wildly over, though, and they do manage to dial in their shooter, though. Their alliance partners shooting a bunch of fuel up into the hub. Lake Monsters pushing them some last pieces of fuel at the end of the match. And that is the end, 163-100. Blue Alliance just barely getting that energy. We have thumbs up and scores being posted. Red Alliance. Final score of a 165-2.